Welcome to day 3 of our 12 days of mindfulness. Today we're going to be working with a little bit of mindful movement and coming into a standing meditation with Tadasana. So I hope you enjoy it.
I'm just going to start with this lovely little poem for you before we come into stand. So you can just rest for a moment and just listen. It's entitled Peace. There is only silence on the mountaintops. Among the tips of the trees, you perceive barely a breath. Even the birds in the forest keep still and are silent. Wait then, just a little while longer, and you too will find peace at last. Okay, so we're going to become that mountain. So I want you to come onto standing up onto mat if you've got a mat handy, or it doesn't really matter, as long as you can feel the floor beneath your feet. So if you were going to be doing this on a chair, if that's what you prefer, if you're sitting on a chair, you need to make sure that you feel the feet nice and grounded into the floor. So that even means if you've got little legs and it means you need to put a little block underneath the feet, then do. We really want to make sure that we feel nice and grounded in this exercise. Okay, so it might be have a little block underneath there or a book or something if the feet are, if the legs are a wee bit little. Okay, so we feel nice and settled. I'm going to come into standing, but that's what I want you to do if you are going to use the chair. Okay, so from here, just feeling the feet nice and planted into the floor. Okay, we're going to raise the toes, just spreading them nice and wide. And then just sinking them into the floor. And as we do that, we just feel how we disengage the arch of the foot. And we want to be totally aware of what the feet are doing and where they're feeling the floor. And in order to kind of help with that, before we start to build up our mountain, we're just going to come into a very soft forward bend. So I want you to just keep nice soft knees, okay? We don't want to lock the knees in any way. We want to have this real softness around the body, a real kind of nurture of the body. We're just going to let the hands just softly slide down. So let the hands stay on the legs as we just softly slide down towards the feet. So wherever you come to that feels comfortable, you don't need to come all the way. You get to a point you think, oof, that's enough. And just stay there. And just softly rolling down. And with an inhale, just going to gently roll back up again, really slowly, really mindfully. So just feeling the whole body, appreciating that movement. As we come up, or maybe just gently rolling the shoulders up and back. Okay, then we're going to take it forward again. So just softly rolling down and noticing how maybe the feet feel a little bit more engaged with the floor. So again, if you're in the chair, you're doing this in the chair, you're feeling that rolling down towards the feet. And we're feeling that a little bit more engagement each time with the feet with the floor. And we're also just getting this lovely release through the back, the spine. Okay, so rolling back up and then just softly rolling back down again. So we're just doing this with the breath. So notice how we're bringing our breath into the movement. Exhale as we roll down. Inhale as we gently roll up, vertebra on vertebra. And then again with the exhale, softly rolling down. So we're not getting dizzy. If you're getting dizzy, you're probably doing it a little bit too fast. So just keep it nice and easy. The head drop. With the inhale, softly rolling back up. Okay, we're just going to roll these shoulders up and back. So just let the arms then come to rest by the side. We're really aware of the feet planted into the floor. So noticing the toes, noticing the heels, and seeing if you can even identify the attachment of each toe to the floor. Just make sure the hands are rested by your side. So just noticing, taking your attention to the big toe, to the second toe, the third toe, the fourth toe, and the pinky. And maybe even you want to do one foot at a time. Why split our attention between each side? So let's even just take the left foot, just thinking about the left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. And while on the left foot, just tracing round the edge of the foot. So from the little toe, just noticing the edge where the joint comes into the foot. Just tracing round the edge of the foot, as if you're looking at a footprint in the sand. And the back of the heel, the inner edge of the foot, the lovely curve of the inner foot. Now to the joints of the toe, and then back to the tip of the big toe. And then just take your attention to the right foot, the toes. Let's start with the toes. The big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, a little pinky toe. And just feel each of them, their connection with the floor. And let's trace round the foot. So from the pinky, down the edge of the foot, the outside edge of the foot, round to the heel, traveling up round the inner edge of the foot, gentle curve, the joint of the toe, back to the big toe, the tip of the big toe. Imagining what your footprint would look like in the sand. Soft impression, evidence of that connection of the feet with the earth. The arms are softly resting by your side. You might even want to come into Chin Mudra if that feels right for you. Just scanning up through the body. So we've met the feet. We're coming to the ankles. The calves. Just feel the calves, feel the strength in the calves. The shins protecting the front of the body, the front of the legs. The knees. That joint that lets us legs move. Bend. Not locking the knees, not bringing any tension into the knees, keeping them soft. So the body can have that soft movement, helping to keep its balance in the space around you. And bring our attention to the thighs, feeling that strength in the thighs. Noticing the hips, belly, And then bringing our attention to the base of the spine. Each vertebra stacked on top of each other. Just letting our awareness travel up the spine. The crown of the head lifted towards the sky. And coming out from the spine, just feeling the pelvis. The lower back strengthened, supported, supporting. The shoulders, feeling the shoulders soften, the shoulder blades moving down the back. As the shoulder blades move down the back, feeling the arms, the softening, resting by your side. Noticing the connection of the arms with the trunk of the body. Noticing how they bring strength to the body and the body brings strength to them. Feeling a softness round the neck, the throat. And the chin at level with the floor. The jaw softens. The lips slightly touch. And the softness around the cheeks, the face. Noticing the tip of the nose. The forehead. The temples. The crown of the head. And just feeling that embodiment of the mountain, Tadasana. A steady base rooted into the floor, into the earth. The crown of the head lifted towards the sky. Open to an endless, limitless sky. We can imagine ourselves on top of the mountain. A journey that's brought us there. Everything drawn in the surface of the mountain like footprints, leading us to this point, to this summit. Every opportunity out there in front of us. It's a clear sky. Feeling that clarity within us. But firmly rooted in the experiences that have brought us there. So we know within us, whatever path we choose to take is the right one. The right one for us in this moment. So letting us be in this moment. With our mountain firmly rooted into the earth. The endless sky above us. Clarity and peace. And then we just slowly start to return, start to descend. Take some nice deep inhales and exhale, just softly rubbing the thumb over the fingers. It helps to bring that brightness back to the eyes, bringing us back. You can just softly rotate the palms to face outwards. We're going to inhale, draw the arms up above us, reaching one last time up towards the sky, feeling that strength through the body, the feet rooted, opening up. And then exhale, bring the hands into prayer at the heart. Just resting there. And just soft gaze down towards the fingertips, to the middle fingers, by the peak of the mountain. And just gently open the eyes. Just taking a little bow. Namaste. Okay. So you need to have a little shake off maybe your feet feel like they're stuck to the floor. Okay, thank you everybody. I'm just going to come back. Okay, shall I read that poem to you again? And then close your eyes for a moment. It's so pretty. There is only silence on the mountaintops. Among the tips of the trees, you perceive barely a breath. Even the birds in the forest keep still and are silent. Wait then just a little while longer, and you too will find peace at last.